augmented reality?
Augmented reality, virtual reality.
Augmented reality.
Augmented reality.
Augmented reality.
Virtual reality, augmented reality.
Augmented reality.
Augmented reality.
How many times you have heard about the term augmented reality, but you were not sure about what it is? You only knew that it has something to do with some sort of a glasses or mobile phones, and then your techie friend comes along and says, "Bro, let's make $1 million AR application." And you're like, "Yeah, sure, let's do it." But as soon as you figure out what the heck is AR, are movies AR or Snapchatting AR? And how is it connected to metaverse? In this video, we are going to cover an introduction of AR, VR, MR, and XR in general. If you are familiar with this, you can skip this video, but I would suggest you to watch this because you will definitely learn something new. Before we can talk about augmented reality, we have to talk about virtual reality. According to Stephen Lavelle, author of the book Virtual Reality is inducing targeted behavior in the organism by using artificial sensory stimulation while the organism has little or no awareness of the interference, which simply means if we can trick someone or something into believing the audio and the visuals are part of their real world, we have achieved VR for them. That means it's a computer-generated world where user can be immersed completely without the knowledge of the real world. I've linked the book in the description so you can take a look at it. And augmented reality is just an extension of virtual reality where the virtual information is placed on top of real world. Some 541 million years ago, something changed on Earth. All the organism could now hunt faster, and the prey could save themselves from the predators. And you know what this change was? These organisms developed or evolved some sort of a primal version of the eyes, and this was important. Think about it. We have 5 primary sensors, but 60% of our brain is engaged in processing visual information coming from the eyes. This is why when we listen to a good song, we close our eyes. If we are thinking about something really important, we close our eyes to transfer some processing power to other processes. Eyes are such an important organ that we can see a sound wave, but we can't hear an image. And when we dream, we see that dream, but we don't hear it. So if we can somehow fool our brains into seeing something which is not real, that is some sort of a virtual reality. In 1896, a small documentary of 50 seconds was released with the title Train Arriving at the Station. And that's what it was, a train arriving at the station. It is believed when this film was first premiered, people watching it ran back of theater because they felt that train might come over in the theater. Like how sometimes we feel while watching 3D movies. The level of immersion kept on increasing from 1896 to 2023. Today, we have the technology using which we can immerse ourselves in an experience, choose where we want to watch these experiences from, and that is what the promise of virtual reality is. And that is becoming true every other day as technology progresses. When people play any intense game, they tend to forget that they are in the real world and start hitting walls, TVs, etc. I'm sure you must have seen those videos of people stumbling while using VR. And AR takes one step beyond. It brings in the real world and start mixing the real world with the virtual world. The promise of AR is to bring in the visual information right in front of you in such a way that that information feels an integrated part of your real world. Think about, you can open a portal on your wall from where space alien can come, and you can start shooting these virtual aliens in the real world. think about you can get a directions to MACD in a new city right in front of you. These are some examples of augmented reality, and I can keep on giving these such examples. So again, augmented reality is an upcoming technology which lets user visualize any virtual information right in front of their eyes as an integrated part of the real world. And virtual reality let user immerse themselves in a virtual world. Now the difference between these two technologies is the level of immersion as well as the ratio between the virtual content to the real world. You can check out this video to understand the difference between AR, VR and XR. So now if you meet someone in the virtual reality, you are meeting them virtually, right? And that, my friend, is metaverse. And we'll talk about metaverse in the future videos. Alright people, that's all for the day. This was an introduction of AR and VR technologies. I hope you liked the video. Please share it with your friends and family. Do like and subscribe so that I can make more videos like this. Let me know in the comments whom would you like to meet in metaverse if given a chance.